Are you an over 40-year-old woman and struggling with weight loss? And this is for you. I am an industry insider for almost 30 years. And I've also struggled with some unexplained weight gain after following all the rules of nutrition and exercise that I had known and learned. And in 2023, when everything stopped working, I almost retired because I was incredibly frustrated. And part of the problem is the industry. So I'm going to give you the inside scoop. So much information coming at us. And even though I've studied and researched and trained and struggled myself, I'm having a hard time cutting through the noise. And here is a perfect example. I started to change everything up in 2023 and started to notice a significant change in that my clothes were fitting better, I was feeling better, and I wanted to get some proof along the way. So I signed up for the best technology out there when it comes to tracking the body. I use something called a DexaFit scan, which scans the body, tells you your body fat, your bone density. They also have equipment to determine your resting metabolic rate and your VO2 max. So I was really excited to participate and sort of track my progress. I had been in the process of sort of figuring stuff out. I was about 30% body fat. My biological age was in my late 40s, even though I was 52. So all like promising things. And I figured that for the next year, I would keep tracking my progress as I made these changes. My brain fog had really disappeared. Some of the most exciting things for me were things that not a lot of people saw, which was being able to sleep pain-free in any position I wanted to. Understanding that that every ache and pain was not going to derail me for months, but I'd have a little bit here and there. But for the most part, like, I just felt amazing. And the real kicker was, even though I have MS and lupus, which definitely basically speeds up this aging process, and usually at this point in somebody's life with MS and lupus, they're definitely slowing down, I decided to take up skiing again and was able to successfully ski this entire season and reach a point by the end of the season where I was better than I was as a teenager. So all the signs were saying everything was great. So I figured I'd get a DexaFit to prove how well is this plan going. So I go back to the same facility and I get a DexaFit, and it tells me my biological age is 43, which is pretty good because I'm 53. But honestly, I was like, I feel so much better. And the testing protocol based on my experience did feel off. But again, you sort of go in and you trust the people doing the work, and I trusted, but it felt off. So I took the information, celebrated a little bit being 43 biologically at 53, because it would have been, again, great. And I started calling around, and I found out they did not do the protocol correctly. So I went to a different facility less than a month later. They did the protocol correctly, and my biological age was 28, which felt more aligned with what I felt. And in fact, during the testing, during the VO2 max test, it was taking a while, so you have to run on a treadmill with all this equipment, and it was such a beautiful day that I probably could have kept going, but I was just like, I'm done. And he's like, but it says that you have a lot more left in the tank. And I was like, I don't care. Like, what more do I want here? Do I need to be 16? Do I need to, like, what's the goal here? The goal was to prove that this works. My feelings are accurate, and I'd much rather be outside with my dogs going for a run than being stuck on a treadmill proving that biologically I could be younger. So I got off the treadmill and I went home, and I felt more secure in this plan because it's definitely working, more frustrated in this industry because it feels like it's broken. And we get a lot of information. So I'm here to say that If you're feeling overwhelmed, you're not the only one. But I really feel, and I am living proof, that we can get better with age with the right plan. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. We are stronger together, and we need to redefine wellness for the aging body. If you're over 40 and frustrated, do me a favor, like and subscribe to this channel.